Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Assyria. So today we have two quite important events ahead of us. First will be the next Congress that will decide about the sphere of influence over Antwerp. It's quite unlikely that it passes, but if it does, that would be huge, would make the next war with Korea quite, not quite easy, but let's say much easier. I think I want to peace out with Korea as soon as possible, although well, we'll see about that. Let's first wait for the Congress and then we decide if we're gonna peace out or not. I think that's the best call. And then even more important, we'll get combustion and with that reveal oil, and we'll really need oil and a lot of it. This is probably going to be the most important strategic resource for this series. Usually by the time we get to oil, the other series were more or less decided, but this time we are very far from it. So we need a lot of oil. At some point, I think basically our whole army is gonna be like reliant on oil. So hopefully the RNG will give us enough. But I mean, we control maybe not half of the map, let's say 1/3 of the map, and usually in tundra there shouldn't be problems with oil, so I'm hoping there won't be a problem. Well, we'll find out in 14 turns. Okay, I made a few minor changes. I queued up two zeppelins after this fusilier so that I can have or I can get rid of some of these barbarian spawning points. There is one here. I'll try to get the Zeppelin here, and then I will have one Fusilier sitting here and here, because I think those are the only four places where we have Barbarians spawning all the time. And now we have the room for Zeppelins, and I think we can afford to spend production. The problem with why I didn't get the Zeppelins early was because we always needed something else more. We need buildings, we need money, just something. We didn't have enough room for units, all the kind of stuff, but now it should be fine. And yeah, Zeppelins take 4 turns to build, so they are quite expensive, so that's why I didn't get to them earlier. But now we should get them, and hopefully they will solve the problem with barbarians everywhere. Okay, enough talking. Let's end the turn. Did I miss anything? I hope not. Let's see what happens. Adjustment made at peace with Hanoi. Public declaration. Where the hell is Hanoi? Can we check where's Hanoi? Hong Kong, Riga, Antwerp, Brussels. Where is Hanoi? Oh, here. Really? Well, as long as it's Monty who has the alliance, it's fine. We don't want Russia or Korea to take it. And how are we doing down here? Let's try to kill this Zeppelin. We should be able to do that. Oh, they're taking quite a lot of damage. I hope that the Laventa doesn't snipe this Fusilier, but we are far enough. And I don't see any units, so hopefully he's safe. That's one thing. Can't hit anything. Let's see. The worker is not moving. It kinda sucks. Okay, let's send this guy north. Here we are done with the mine, so what else do we want to build? I could build a village on this tile. I'll stay here. Let's build another mine. You are done with the road, so it's gonna be another road section. You can fix the field. And yeah, I started moving this Gatling gun north because I would like to have Gatling gun on this tile so that I have two units that can hit units that are sitting on this tile. Hopefully they will give us some kills every time Korea moves a siege unit there. The cavalry is completely useless here. Let's just move it this way. This should be a kill, right? There we go, good. Okay, we need the road here. What about you? You are done with the mine. Let me see. We can't build a village on this tile. That means I want to build a village. That's a good question. Where do I want to build a village? I build it here. What is this? Change of plans. Cancel this. We're gonna build a village here and get farms on these tiles to get the adjacency bonus. Okay, you can build me a mine, I think, and let's hit the Zeppelin. Hopefully we'll be able to kill that one. And here we have a field gun that's fully repaired, so let's move it to the front line again. Did I miss anything? I hope not. This is fine. I should probably keep an eye on what's going on here next. Oh, 1, 2, 3. So that's gonna be another landmark. Thank you. And what else? You can build me a fort. And you are too close to this Fusilier, so let's just move. That's a good question. How much money do we have? 2,400. You know what? Let's buy this tile. Hello? Why can't I give it? There we go. We're gonna build a mine here. Did I? Which way did he go? Here. Nah, he's fine. Next. Ideology adopted. Well, Russia was pretty close. They adopted freedom, surprisingly. Maybe not surprisingly. She doesn't have the room to grow, so probably makes sense for her to get freedom and try to go for probably science victory. Okay, let's leave this guy around. We really could use some help against Zurich for now. I will try to get sphere of influence over Zurich in the next World Congress, if we succeed with Antwerp this time. If not, I'll just keep trying to get Antwerp. Can I take him down? No. Maybe I could if I used fine. There has to be the barbarian somewhere. Yep. So here we want to get the road first. And what is this? We just have too many field guns at this point. Okay, fine. You can go this way. Let's see if this works or if the Gatling gun is taking too much damage. You're done fixing the camp. So now we want to get these 2 lumber mills finally. This is gonna be the mine. Okay, what am I missing? Hopefully nothing. Go. Oh, and it's another archaeologist, but this one is too far away, so it's gonna be artifact. And I queued up an archaeologist here. This is gonna be the city is gonna be training all our archaeologists. Let's get 2 more. Actually, wait, the arsenal. We want to finish that first. Go. We're gonna buy this tile next time and get the antiquity site there. I have a feeling we may lose this Landsknecht. Because can get hit by 3 units, and if they... Oh, actually they didn't do it. Okay, good. Well, that means we can return... wait. It might have been a mistake. I just realized that this caravan goes through and the Fusilier may just pillage it. I'll try to block it. Not sure if this is a good idea. Hopefully it's gonna work. And you're gonna build me a mine. Okay, 45. What I can do, I can upgrade this guy to Tercio. Make him a little bit tougher. Problem is if he dies, then I've wasted, what, 200? Oh, that's not that much. Let's see. I really want to protect the caravan. At least try to protect it. Okay, size 19. So we need 1 more population and then we can stop the growth. Okay, that's the best tile that we have. And I actually do need the food if you want to get size 20. What do we want to get on this town? We could get a village here. It won't have a road, but... Actually... Is it gonna be a village? Oh, when we get there, I'll compare deals from a village and from a fort. We'll see which one is gonna be better. You'll stay here for now until we get the Zeppelin there. You should be fine for 1 more turn. Here we want to get the village, or do we? Well, it's just gonna be pretty bad. But I'm gonna have a village here and a fort here. Or... You know what, let's just build a fort on this tile. I think our capital has enough workable tiles. We could use some more workable tiles around this city. Go. And here. It's gonna be another farm, I think. Yep. And this is what we wanted. How much damage can we do? I still can't one-shot Watcher. It's just surprising the Gatling guns can't one-shot Watcher. But we have 2 shots, so yeah. Any unit, probably any unit that moves on this tile, should die. By any unit, I mean siege units, of course, if they move a Fusilier. He should survive. Next. You want to peace out? Yes, please. This could be our target. What did we lose? A worker? That has to be... Oh, wow. Well, I didn't expect that. Sure. Well... That's a camp that has to be somewhere in the fog of war. And we won't be able to do anything about that. Can I maybe get one more Landsknecht? For 360 we can do it. And I'll probably just upgrade this one eventually and have him rejoin the front line. But for now I need to protect the side. I'll bet that this is trade route. Let me check how much influence we need here. 147. That's not too bad. How much influence would we get from the trade route? 67. If I then send a great diplomat, this could work. The question is it worth it? Because you won't be able to maintain the alliance. There's no way. Okay. Let's invest everything into our proposal. Historical landmarks. I don't think that people care about historical landmarks that much. So it's probably gonna be just Russia and Korea voting against the sphere of influence, both with the spheres, and nothing is gonna pass this time. That would be my guess, which is rather unfortunate, but how many votes do we have available? We have 6, Greece is 8. Actually, Greece might be able to get the sphere of influence with 8 votes. I think that most AIs will focus against us here. Well, we'll see. It's really hard to say what's gonna happen. Yes, I'm sure. 45. So how are we doing? You can get back to the city. This guy will take over. You could use some healing, that's for sure. And well, I could get a kill here, but if I do, then I'll die because of the city bombardment. So all I can do, maybe I can move here. Because now they can't hit me, and if they want to hit me, they'll have to move closer, and I can kill the cannon if it's on this tile. 45, 45. How are we doing on that Zeppelin? One more turn. Go. You are gonna build me that fort. If we compare the yields. Oh wait, there is trade route going through. So it would be 2 production. This is not bad. And we'll just keep trading with Greece, so it should always have the bonus. 241. This one is horrible, and this would be 141. But I think I want the gold more than the science. And I mean, if we lose the bonus, then we can always stop working this style. Yeah, let's get the village. Next. You won't trade. Oh, how the hell is you losing money? What we can do, let's get an embassy. Let's start with that. How much do you want for gold? I could perhaps give you one luxury in exchange for gold. Nah, we are not trading with Russia. Can we kill a lancer? Well, first, let's just see what happened here. I like that suddenly we love the king in so many cities, because that means we somehow gained a luxury. And did we gain the luxury from a city-state, perhaps, that we gained through the World Congress? Two, three, four, five. That's not bad. Let's see. Sphere of influence, Singapore failed. So that was the Korean Greek proposal. Historical landmarks passes. I'll have to check what exactly the thing does. Oh, and Sphere of Influence Antwerp for Assyria, it passed as well, but let me see. Great Britain improvements, production, food, gold, and landmarks. That's actually not too bad. Okay, I'll take that. And we can get another proposal. This time, there has to be Sphere of Influence over Zurich, because that city-state is such a pain in the ass. Sphere of Influence. Come on, Zurich. Aztecs will be grateful, Korean Celts will be angry. Okay. How the hell did this happen? Russia and Korea were against? I'm surprised that they basically didn't care. I think that most of the votes were wasted on the historical landmarks. Okay, well, good for us. I don't really care about historical landmarks that much. Well, this will be huge. Let's just peace out. That sounds like a good first step. And the question is, can we handle Korea now? We can move this way, right? And we'll have all these units helping. I think we can handle Korea. Let's just move closer to the border. Let's see what happens. I want to see how much damage you'll be taking. Not too close yet. I don't want to get in the bombardment range of the city. Let's connect here. Well, technically I have this guy sitting in the bombardment range of the city. And he's perfectly fine. Still, let's just play it safe. Now I can move cavalry this way. Should be 2 more. And let's move the field guns a little bit closer. I want to see if Korea is gonna react to the unit movement. They're gonna move some more units to the border. And if they do, I want to fight them out of bombardment range of the city. Attack. Oh, I won't be able to kill the Lancer. That is unfortunate. Can I kill... I could get a kill here. Really should focus on the Lancer. Force him to move away. That's pretty risky, but let's see what happens. Okay, Assyria is size 28 now. We will be able to get to size 30. How are we doing? Diplomat is almost done. How are we doing happiness-wise? City is quite happy. Let's get some musicians. How many specialists do I want to work? We have 4. 4 with this guy. There will be musicians guild. Probably want to have like 5. Sure, we could use some more great works. And also, we can get some happiness from musicians if we really need it. So let's get, what, 1 or 2 probably. Okay, now let's queue up some more buildings in Sidon, and when we are done with barracks, we queue up castle and armory. Next. Also want to know what Antwerp's gonna be doing. Embassy, didn't I didn't get the embassy last time? Oh. Okay, so they are moving forward. You're a fool. Your proposal, well, whatever. No one cares about you. She's just too far behind. Oh, good job, Greece. Perfect. Now, it really is just Zurich if we can do something about them. Let's start up here, I think. 1, 2, this should be a kill, and this should be a kill. That's a good start. Can I one-shot? No, I can't one-shot the field gun. You can move forward. I want to get rid of the Fusiliers, then the field guns should go down much, much faster. Move back. Not sure how I feel about moving even closer. Okay, that's not bad. How far can we move the siege tower? Not quite far enough. But let's move it here. The general... well, this is the best we can do. 45. And on this side... hopefully this guy's safe. And now we should have everything covered with generals. 45, 45. I want to keep feeding our capital. And you have to move to this corner. Come on, keep going. 45. Okay, this looks much better now. What the hell do you want? Attack. I'll probably have to get one more Zeppelin here. Let's... actually, where do I need them? I can just keep the cavalry here for now and move this one over the hills. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I don't want to build another one. I want to get some more Gatling guns. Okay, next. This is gonna be an important turn. It will show us if we can hold or not. Horses. No, I'm not giving you horses. I'm not giving you anything. And I think it's a bit too early for the peace treaty. Let's just keep fighting for a bit. We'll see in a few turns. This is unexpected. Okay. And that sucks because she has units around here. Look at the damage. Okay, so how are we doing? Don't have to worry about these units. Knights might be a bit of a problem. I'd like to move this guy forward. Fine, I'll just swap him with the Gatling gun for 2 Terrans. 45, 45. 36 out of 700, and that's gonna take a while. Attack. Tell me, please, that I have the damage. Good. It's not perfect. I would like to have 1 unit here, but I think it's not bad. What about you? It's 1, 2, we have 5 field guns. This one can't really do anything. Maybe what I could do is move it here. What did we lose? Not that much. 45. I could still get a citadel somewhere around here. But I think we should be able to do it without it. We don't have that many generals, so I don't want to waste them where we don't have to get the citadel. 45. This is all fine. Well, as usual, it's about the AI. If they focus on 1 unit, I mean, this Fusilier would probably die. Same here if they focus on him. But there's so many targets, I'm hoping the AI will, again, screw up and everything survives. Well, everything did survive, but holy moly, it was a lot of damage. Look at that. There. Is that the whole Korean army? Fortify. I think I'm gonna peace out. Because they all have logistics, right? So that's so much range damage. How much damage can I do to the city? There isn't the garrison now. No, actually quite a lot of damage. This is so greedy. $286. And this is where the Great Wall becomes a problem. If there wasn't a Great Wall, I would swap these two and would be perfectly fine. I'll just sacrifice him. Fortify. Because I think even if I moved him back, he'd still die to the city bombardment. And I would open this tile. This way I'll at least waste some of their attacks to kill him. And hopefully they won't move any unit on this tile or even attack my field guns, because there is still one more Fusilier. And next turn, if they don't move a unit into the city, we will take it. Actually, will we take it? We lose this guy, we won't. I wanted to take the city. I would... No, that wouldn't help. Cavalry... No. I thought that if I could get a unit on this tile, that still wouldn't help. Well, let's just fortify everything that can't attack. And we'll see what happens. I mean, I could still peace out. I didn't want to lose units, but at this point, we are just too close. And I think trading a city for one unit is worth it. Okay, can lock this tile. It's gonna be a lumber mill soon. And what else? You are done with public school, so let's get let's actually get the military academy next. And here we are done with everything. So that's actually, let's see how long would it take to build units in Athens. Athens have pretty decent production, so maybe we could build some units here before we switch to wealth. What do we need? Now let's actually go for wealth. And when we get combustion, I may switch to land ships, get a few of those. And what is this? That's a grocer. Okay. Go. I just hope that we don't lose a field gun here. Russia? Why is it taking so long? Yep. And I can't get to the city now. This is exactly what I was afraid of. I saw it coming. Look at all those units. Let's make sure that we can peace out. Oh. So even if I attack the city, even if I take the city down to 0, I won't be able to take it. The best I can do is kill another unit. Get some more experience. And peace out. If I stay at war, it will just be a massacre from now on. Well, I tried, but there are just too many units appeared out of nowhere. I really thought that in the previous turn we saw all the remaining Korean units, but he had 3 times as many sitting under the fog of war. And when he felt like he may lose the city, he just moved them, and yeah, just 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. We killed like 3 of them, and everything basically has logistics. What was I thinking? And even with the Citadel, this wouldn't help. The Citadel wouldn't push the border like close enough. Should have just pieced out earlier. Oh, good. It's actually in range. So, I'm gonna reorganize the army off camera. And we have to prepare better for the next war. Let's see, 12 turns for railroads. How are our spies doing? 2 turns in Russia. If we could steal attack from Russia, that would be great. Problem is the only tag that we can steal right now are railroads. Sucks that we can't steal something more expensive. But the question is if Russia even has any of these units tags. They're not that far ahead. Let's compare field guns. with land ships. I think even with land ships we won't be able to like handle the damage. Logistics is just too much. And of course the Great Wall. Actually, in the next war, the Great Wall should finally be obsolete. So combination of land ships and obsolete Great Wall, that actually could be what we need, because land ships might be able to one-shot the field guns. And if we get, let's say, 10 land ships for the next war, we could just run over them, kill all the field guns. And if we do that, then the Fusiliers should be pretty toothless. Huh, that could be our win. Yeah, and then this wouldn't be a problem. We could just flank them. We could send multiple land ships this way, or maybe even across the ocean. We could embark. Well, we could embark here. We can't get any closer, but still, we could get with. We could get across the border with 2 land ships on the first turn. Send 1, 2, 3. Let's say 4 of them this way on the first turn, and then the same on the next turn. And if we could somehow gain control of the territory behind Junju, just here, that's all that we need then to take the city. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I think that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully it's gonna work with the land ships, and hopefully we get the oil for that. So that's what we're gonna start working on in the next episode. For today we are done. I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.